The main point from the debate was that there are lots of things that we need to start looking at seriously in our country, and taxes and the budget, you know, play a big role. It impacts all of our lives, and we have to be very, very careful that when we do things right.
And then, generally speaking, the budget and the response from the leader of government business, are you able to speak to that?
Well, I'm happy in some regards the leader of government business apologized for those errors that certainly came from his ministry. That was refreshing. I mean, and we listened to his comments. Of course, we had quite a bit that concerned us, primarily in that the monitoring and evaluation systems that we have in place for the management and control of our budget are still lacking for the most part, and we continue to give government billions of dollars, and we want to see that they tell us quite clearly how it is that they're spending this money and what it is that they seek to achieve after the spending of the money. That was where I focused a lot of my presentation. Of course, we highlighted those blatant areas where we believe that due to sloppiness or due to not caring, that many departments did not fill in what they were supposed to fill in. And even when they did take the time to fill in, we questioned the validity of some of the content. I was really hoping at least we would have put a pause on it. It was our impression that we could pause these bills, that we could put a pause on it. The government would not have run out of money. The Prime Minister can spend monies. I believe he has 3 or 4 months worth of monies that he can spend without having a budget. So we would have put a pause on the budget, at least to get some of the blatant errors corrected, at least to send a message to the public service. Look, man, we're giving you $1 billion worth of our money. Please fill in the blanks. Please correct the blatant errors. Please show us that you care about accounting for how you're going to spend our monies, and tell us on what you're going to be spending it. That's all we were saying. We know that on money matters, the powers of the Senate are limited. But, you know, pay attention to what we're saying. We're in effect being asked to pay the bills. You know, again, the big thing on the budget was we were very disappointed that while the consumers of this country are being asked to pay more in taxes, we were expecting that the governments would seriously look at cutting their expenses, and we did not see that. And as a matter of fact, the areas that they purport to really be supporting are the areas that they really cut when it came to business and pro-poor.